Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé Jenny Slatten crushed, asking for prayers. 90-Day Fiancé cast member Jenny Slatten is completely crushed and asking for prayers from her many followers. What happened that has her reaching out this way? Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh are still mourning. 90-Day Fiancé fans know that these two, in addition to having so much love for one another, also love animals. They adopted several dogs. Sumit also does things like nurse birds with broken wings back to health. These two have such big hearts, and viewers love to see that from them. Not long ago, Sumit Singh took to social media to reveal that his beloved pet Tutu crossed the Rainbow Bridge. At the time, Sumit said he did everything he could, including taking the furry family member to the veterinarian. Unfortunately, the family member could not be saved, and Jenny and Sumit had to suffer through that loss. Jenny Slatten recently took to social media. She needed help from her many 90-Day Fiancé fans. She asked them to pray for Dixie Lou. Dixie Lou is her daughter's dog. Unfortunately for the dog, she's having serious health concerns right now, according to Jenny. Jenny Slatten added that the poor girl is going to have to fight for her life. It may be her daughter's dog, but Jenny has a lot of love for her too. Jenny and Sumit have experienced a lot of loss recently, and 90-Day Fiancé followers hate to see them go through this again. Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh are one of the most popular 90-Day Fiancé couples in franchise history. They had so much stacked against them and their relationship. They still managed to beat the odds, and they get to live the life with one another that they've always wanted. Not only has their home together become a sanctuary for their relationship to thrive, but it has also become a haven for broken and downtrodden local animals that are down on their luck. This time, Jenny's big heart extends to her daughter's dog, and 90-Day Fiancé fans are responding with nothing but positive messages and good vibes for the fur baby as she goes through all of this. One 90-Day Fiancé fan wrote, "Prayers for her. I had a dog named Dixie who looked just like her." Another follower said, "Praying Jenny. My mama just had their 25-year-old cat pass away. They are family." Jenny Slatten, the beloved cast member from 90-Day Fiancé, has been a fan favorite since her initial appearance alongside Sumit Singh on The Other Way. Her journey with Sumit, a young man from India, was a wild ride of ups and downs, with more than a few moments of heartbreak, frustration, and love. Now news has emerged that Jenny is facing one of the toughest moments of her life. She recently shared that she's crushed by a deeply personal ordeal, and fans everywhere are rallying around her, sending prayers and words of encouragement. In the latest update from Jenny, she shared a somber video on social media, her eyes red with emotion. Her usual upbeat demeanor was nowhere in sight, replaced with a sense of weariness and sadness that seemed to weigh heavily on her. She spoke about how she's been feeling defeated and vulnerable, a side of her we don't often see. For years, viewers have watched Jenny be the eternal optimist, fighting for her love, standing up to Sumit's family, and even embracing the cultural challenges of life in India. Yet this time, it seemed she was carrying a burden too heavy to shoulder on her own. Jenny has faced numerous challenges in her relationship with Sumit. They've navigated an age gap, cultural differences, family rejection, and even issues of trust and commitment. But through it all, Jenny has shown immense resilience. In her recent video, she thanked her fans for standing by her and asked for their prayers as she deals with what she described as the darkest time in my life. The reason behind her heartbreak remains unclear, but fans have been quick to show their support. Some speculate that Jenny's anguish might stem from a family issue back in America. Jenny left her life in Palm Springs to be with Sumit in India, a sacrifice that came with its own challenges. She left behind her daughters and grandchildren, a choice that wasn't easy but felt necessary for the life she wanted with Sumit. Fans wonder if she's dealing with family matters back home, where her absence may have taken a toll, and her desire to be present for her loved ones has grown more difficult to ignore. Another possible source of Jenny's sadness could be tied to Sumit himself. Although they've been married, their relationship has had its fair share of tension lately. Sumit's desire to work and socialize independently has clashed with Jenny's hopes of a quieter life together, leaving her feeling isolated in a foreign land. Jenny has hinted at feeling lonely and disconnected, with her support system limited to her virtual friends and followers. If the couple's relationship is strained, Jenny might be grappling with whether her dreams of a lifelong partnership in India are realistic, or if she needs to rethink her future altogether. The news also had fans worrying about Jenny's health. At 65, Jenny has spoken openly about her health concerns, especially given the different healthcare standards in India compared to the United States. She's had to adjust to new foods, a new lifestyle, and unfamiliar medical practices, which can be challenging even without the added stress she's been under. Jenny's recent post showed her looking tired and visibly upset, which some fans believe could be a sign of declining health. As such, many are hoping she has the support she needs and is receiving appropriate medical care. However, there's also speculation that Jenny's sadness could be related to Sumit's family. From the very beginning, Sumit's parents have been firmly against their union, citing the age difference as their primary concern. This rejection has been a recurring source of pain for Jenny, who has longed for Sumit's family's acceptance and validation. Even after their marriage, Sumit's parents refused to acknowledge her as their daughter-in-law, leaving her feeling like an outsider. While Jenny has tried to remain strong, the continuous pushback from Sumit's family has no doubt taken a toll on her emotional health. Recently, there were rumors that Sumit's family had reached out to him with a final, painful ultimatum, which could explain why Jenny now feels so defeated. Jenny's journey on 90 Day Fiancé has always been one of resilience, hope, and determination. She's a fighter who's willing to go to the ends of the earth for love. But even the strongest people have their breaking points, and Jenny's heartfelt plea for prayers suggests she's in a place of true vulnerability. Her fans, who have watched her face adversity and criticism for years, are now coming together to show her the same support she's shown Sumit. Messages from fans across the world pour in daily, offering love, prayers, and strength to Jenny. This rough patch has also sparked conversation among fans about whether Jenny should consider returning to the United States, at least temporarily. Her supporters worry about her mental health, wondering if she might benefit from being closer to her family, especially her daughters, who could provide the love and support Jenny so desperately needs right now. They've watched her struggle with loneliness in India, missing out on family events, and sacrificing the comforts of home for a love that often seems unbalanced. In her closing remarks, Jenny expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support she's received. She said that knowing her fans' care means everything to her, and their prayers give her strength. She thanked everyone who has followed her journey and assured them that their words of encouragement have lifted her spirits. For now, she remains hopeful that this storm will pass, but she knows she's going to need strength, patience, and time to get through it. It's still uncertain what the future holds for Jenny Slatten. Some fans believe she'll find a way to overcome this heartache, as she has in the past. Others think that this may be the moment she decides to prioritize her own well-being over her love for Sumit. Whether she stays in India or decides to return to the United States, Jenny has proven herself to be a resilient, inspiring figure. And though she's asking for prayers, it's clear she's already won the hearts of her fans, who will continue to stand by her side every step of the way. Jenny's message serves as a reminder that no matter how strong someone may appear, everyone has moments of vulnerability. Her fans will be watching and waiting, ready to offer her love and support whenever she needs it. In the meantime, they're sending their prayers and positive thoughts, hoping that Jenny finds the peace and happiness she so rightfully deserves.